Do you condemn Hamas attack on Israel?
You want me to condemn Hamas? I can't do that because my people are being killed.
Do you condemn Hamas attacks on Israel?
No one condemns violence, but at the same time, what else do the Palestinians like? What else do you want us to do? We're stuck in air prison walls, no medicine, no food. There has to be some type of global efforts for the Palestinians.
Do you condemn Hamas's attack on Israel?
I approve of anyone that fight for their freedom.
So even if they kill people,
What is the Israelis doing right now? They killed over 600 children.
This is the Hamas fighters. This is the terrorists, right? The kids are the terrorists. This is crazy. It hurt me. It hurt any human.
why did they do that?
This question you have to ask to Netanyahu because he's the killer.
Just today, they killed people. They're moving. They told them move from this area to that area. While they were moving, they shoot them with rockets. Is that something that America approves?
Yesterday in North Gaza, Israel gave him 24 hours. They gave him 24 hours to leave their homes. A lot of people, they listen to it. They start walking, they start going through the safe paths they told them to go through, and they still attacking by airplanes.
Do you think it's fair that Palestinians have to flee their home in North Gaza so Israel can attack them?
No, and what makes it worse, they're going to be replacing those with settlers. So absolutely not. And again, like, where are they going to go? They're even blocking entrance to Egypt or Jordan. So
Do you think it's fair that the Palestinians have to flee their home in North Gaza so Israel can attack them?
No, it's not. It's not fair at all. Why should they destroy their houses?
To attack Hamas?
Already talking about 700 kids. Are they Hamas fighters? The world playing double standards. The rights for Israel, but no rights for Palestine. We signed a peace agreement with Israel, 1994, for two-state solution. And we're supposed to have a Palestinian state 1999. They killed Rabin, and they turned against all these agreements.
And as an American citizen, I am ashamed from our government. I am ashamed from our senators and governors and president that he support Israel for killing women and children and elderlies. With American bombs and American money, every year we send them over $3 billion of aid that goes into not infrastructure in Israel, but goes into weapons to kill the innocent Palestinians and to continue the occupation until today that has been for over 75 years.
seeing how the world's reacting, dehumanizing Palestinians, and not even giving us a semblance of just humanity is just unbelievable.
No water, no electricity, no food, nothing. For the last year or so, Israel killed over 300 Palestinians in the West Bank. Most of them children, women, and old people.
Western powers to start denouncing Israel's war crimes on a global scale. We need officials to start going on their podiums and start denouncing Israel, because they will never stop.
Our Palestinian brothers and sisters right to be free and right to have a state. And if they do it through diplomacy and if they do it through war, they have the right to defend themselves and they have the right to fight for their freedom.
As a Palestinian American, I never support Hamas. But the problem is not Hamas. The problem is the occupation, is the aggression, is the killing.
And Israelis are also at risk as well. So when Israel starts to aid Palestinians, they're also going to aid Israelis. So I'm at a loss of words. So.
And what will it take for Palestine to be free?
International law to be implemented in Palestine and not just paper. I mean, that's what we see. It's just they sign a paper, but it's never implemented.
Why not?
Because Israel does not want it. I mean, if they implement international law in Palestine, then basically they're giving Palestine independence, and they don't want that.
Why doesn't Israel want that for Palestine?
They think God gave them Palestine, and that's not true.
The solution is two-state for two people. And don't forget, the one who will support Hamas is Netanyahu. He's the one. He brings the money from Qatar through Tel Aviv to Bet Hanun Eretz to Hamas. Netanyahu himself said, we have to keep Hamas strong. this way we have to be Palestinians are divided. You could Google it, you could say it. That was Netanyahu. Netanyahu, he support Hamas more than a lot of people in Palestine.
The Palestinians, they've been fighting for their freedom and for their country for 75 years, even though it was their country and is occupied by the Israeli Zionists. And until today, the United Nations have not recognized their state as the Palestinian state. And if they do recognize it as the Palestinian state, we will not have any problem. But this will escalate, if it does not stop, to a war across the region. And we don't want that. We want peace in the Middle East.
We want to live in peace. We want to live in peace in Palestine with our capital, East Jerusalem. Is that hard to do? This is hard for the whole people, for the United Nations to work for? My President Biden, the only thing he say, we support Israel. We support Israel. Okay, I don't mind. You support Israel, that's your opinion. You're supposed to support the kids being killed, the women being murdered.
What do you think it takes for Palestine to be free?
It takes UN to start upholding their own legal rights, their own law. It takes global effort. It takes other countries to step in and saying, hey, like, we need to maybe stop funding Israel. We're giving them billions of dollars yearly. I mean, there has to be some type of Western influence, or at least at the minimum, cut off aid, at the very minimum.
What will it take for Palestine to be free?
I don't know what else we have to do. We have a peace agreement with them. We talk to the world about, we agree for a Palestinian state in 22% of total of Palestine, just to live in peace and dignity. But the Israeli government doesn't want.
And what will it take for Palestine to be free?
America and the people who have sense around the world should get together and give the rights to the Palestinians just as they give the rights to Ukrainians, as they give the right to Israel, and they give the right to anyone around the world to be free. So we need the world governments and we need the United States to stand fair and to give justice to the Palestinians just as they do for the Israelis.
I saw a video and it was a little girl and she's like, I just want to play. I just want to play. That was her message. And that's exactly what we want to do. We just want to be humans. That's all we want. We want nothing else. We want the right to exist. And if we can have that, it would make a significant difference. And I truly believe in peace. But peace starts when we start being realistic with what's happening in Palestine.